Hi everyone, I'm back with a new live play. So a little bit of backstory to why I'm playing this game specifically is because I actually really enjoy this game. And for those that don't know, I beat Dark Souls 2 on Tuesday, and I'm waiting until the Sekiro update on October 31st. So between now and then, we're going to play this game, because this is a 2D Souls-like Metroidvania game. So you know, it's to also keep my Soulsborne brain ticking while I wait for the Sekiro update. But this is Death's Gambit. This game's really good. So I'm gonna play it. We're gonna fight every boss. I'm gonna try and fight the heroic forms as well. So for those that haven't played this game, heroic forms are basically the boss on hard mode. Yeah. So that's a thing. But let's just start this up. We of course are going to do a new game. And gonna overwrite my save. Alright, so we have 7 classes to pick from. We have the soldier. Blocking attacks gives you soul energy to use for abilities. So that's sort of a more defensive class. We have assassin. Basically dex build. Dodging attacks gives you soul energies for abilities. So yeah, soul energy is basically like MP, but it can run out and you get it as you attack. It's kind of weird how it works, but anyway, that's assassin. I skipped one because that's the class I'm going to pick. Wizard is intelligence build. Using healing Phoenix Feathers will give you soul energies for abilities. No. But I've heard it's busted beyond belief. Noble. This is actually a class I thought about using. But you get a unique merchant in your game, which is interesting. But using items gives you soul energies for abilities. Now, yeah, that's honestly no. Sentinel. You can equip any weapon and shield as long as you have half the stats required. So, yeah, that's pretty good. I like Sentinel. Acolyte of Death. This is also an interesting one. It's more of a dex build as well, but also you can restore broken death idols, which means you get more save points and rest points. And killing enemies gives you soul energies for abilities. But I'm actually going to go with the Blood Knight because I like Bloodborne way too much. And for item, I'm going to pick 5 soul stones because they're useful for upgrading.
Playing dead, were you? Shame it's always the cowards that survive. Considering the fate of your men, I thought I'd do them a service.
My man, they're all...
Go back to Vados. You've an obligation to their families now.
Alright, so we can move about, we can jump, we can backstep, we can roll. You can attack this guy. I'm not gonna do that, but you can do it.
Back so soon.
Hi, Matt Mercer. This pain, like I'm burning from the inside out.
Better get used to it. This contract will resurrect you in service to me. Rest assured, your mind and actions will be your own. Though why you mortals insist in glorifying a self-aggrandizing hoax is beyond me. In return, you must do something for me.
What could I possibly do for you?
Give it time. For now, just sign here. In blood, of course.
Of course. And we get this contract. So this thing is interesting. My contract with death, it keeps me alive until I fulfill my mission. The contract can be cancelled at any time, though it'll leave me mortal. I have to be sure that's what I want. The page radiates from an ominous sensation and is seemingly capable of crossing realms. And we have our soul stones. You can use them to get 50 shards. Shards are effectively souls. Don't do this. We also start off with our axe. Requires 7 strength, strength scaling. We have a shield. And we have our plume, which is effective. We don't have a plume yet, but we will get that. And we also have a cape. As part of our armor. But here's we have a horse, which is pretty cool. I love the animation of this game. Alright, welcome to Gaian's Cradle. And these blue things are items, so I'm going to try and position myself here. Nope. There we go. Leaf of Gaia. So Leaf of Gaias are effectively divine blessings. When consumed, restores all health and removes minor status ailments. There are rivers of groves untouched by seasons, where spring is eternal, and the leaves are lush, where they focus on the ley lines, the nervous systems of Gaia, and the radiant sights of magic. This leaf is proof of such a place. And we have our tutorials. So I've changed the buttons to be more like Bloodborne, because I'm used to Bloodborne. But we get our crow plume, which is effectively Homeward Bone. Returns you to the last death idol rests at the opulent jet plume of a crow. They have long been the harbingers of death. Their eyes said to be a gateway for him to observe our world. We also get a bow. So we have 2 weapons. So yeah, we can use our bow whenever we want. I do like the bow mechanic. And here we have our first save point. Or rest point, I should say. They're kind of like the bonfires. Everything resets. But yeah, this is more of a platform Metroidvania sort of style game. And this thing up here is a crystal lizard. Can't do anything about it yet. But here are our first enemy as a big boy. We get it.
Do you have a death wish?
Don't think I can die, actually.
Eluding death gives you a god complex, I see. If you intend to squander your life, go right on ahead. I'm sure your men are eager to see you. But should you think twice, take one of these. They're restorative plumes. Use it to ensure your return to Vados. Consider it the last kindness I offer you.
Not sure burning me alive is a kindness.
Compared to what lies ahead, I assure you it is.
Alright, so we get our healing fillers. And here's a couple of things we can do. We can level up. I can actually level up right now if I want to. But I'm not going to. Reclaim, so if you've lost a filler and you don't know where it is, you can basically spend what it would cost to level you up to get it back. And augment filler, so you can actually take away your fillers, your healing, for increased damage by 10%. And I'm going to do that so that we have a little bit more damage. These guys are annoying because they block. And your kick is always so short. I got that. But the cool thing here is whenever you jump, you can attack and you sort of boost the length of your jump. So we get Zelt's Cape, gives us 4 vitality. Let's get rid of you. Up here, gonna wait for you. Hop across. And we get our first aura, Fragile Courage. Increases vitality by 15, but destroyed if we die. The strength we find in dire times can propel us to beyond our limitations, but such illusions of grandeur are fragile, easily shattered. So I would equip that, but yeah, if we die, it goes away forever. So I don't want to lose it because we can just disenchant it whenever we get the opportunity to disenchant. But yeah, there's block, there's parry, there's kick, and I backstepped off the platform to show backstepping. But yeah, I sort of have changed the controls to match Bloodborne a bit more. Alright, we got that. Hop across. Kill you. Ow. Oh, that's just an inscription. I thought that was an item. So do that. the one moment I decided to try and kick. So yeah, there's a fire-breathing phoenix. Shades of the fire-breathing dragon in Dark Souls 1. Or Demon Souls. So the thing is, you can kill him, and I might end up trying to. As we get a little bit more vitality. So over here a while, actually, let's check. Oh yeah, no, the axe is more damage. So there is a point to this. And I missed. And I missed. I did hit it. Hey, listen to this cool music for a bit while I do this. I keep missing. This is worth it, trust me. Most people wouldn't bother doing this because of how long it takes. But because I'm a masochist and the item you get is really good, it is worth it. So while I'm doing this, I'm trying to think of the kind of build I want to do. So I definitely want to invest a little bit into finesse because I want a bow. I want the cinder bow, which requires 5, and you have 3. I have 3 finesse, so I need 2 levels of finesse. And then I want 30 strength for the bulwark shield, which is probably the best shield in the game, or one of them. So I just have to hope it drops. Otherwise I have to keep fighting the bulwark until it drops. I actually don't know if heroic bulwark drops it. He might do. But I definitely do like, I like the great sword, so we'll be doing that. Probably with barbarian boots, Alduin cape, and a strength vit helm. Barbarian helm or the shadow guy helm. I don't know of any other kit I could probably use to be a bit better than that, but so also I wanted to talk about the heroic forms. So heroic forms, as I said, are effectively hard mode bosses. Hard mode versions of the boss. I keep missing. Hard mode versions of the boss. And, yeah, suffice to say, they're hard. But if you kill them, you get, sometimes you get really good armor, and sometimes you get really good weapons. So, it's kind of worth it to try. And, we're going to try and fight and kill them all. I'm getting used to hitting it now. Might be able to kill it soon. Or not. This shouldn't take too much longer. Hopefully. This is chill, just standing here chopping down a phoenix. Just casually chopping a phoenix. Or attempting to. Sometimes I miss. like that. Yeah, I actually wonder if I can... Alright, we got it. We get an Immortal Lightstone. And we get the Great Phoenix Plume. Restores 640 health when under 30% health. Cast time is reduced by half a second. No plume from the Phoenix unleashing its natural radiance has restorative properties. Many once believed the secret to immortality lay with the Phoenix. Now such a promise seems negligible. Compared to 140 heal? Yeah. I believe this is like the best Phoenix filler in the game. So the fact that we have it immediately is pretty awesome. Alright, so hop over here, get the Covenant Shield. So these chests are effectively, I don't know what they're called. Well, whatever it is, it's dead. We get the Order of Blood. Combo finishers heal for 5% when above 70%. A vampiric sprite siphons the blood spilled and shares a portion of its restorative properties. Better than nothing. So eventually we climb up here and we get Tome on the Isle King. So every single boss has 2 journals, which effectively give you 5% damage additional. So you kind of want these. The Isle King, royal only in name, has no subjects of its own to speak of, but the hearts of men are just as easily provoked by titles. we get a couple of crystal bombs.
This one won't do either.
What happened to them?
An explanation for another time. Seems we have a straggler. Tend to her, my enemy. Trust you won't disappoint. For your sake.
You're a survivor, are you not? It is not too late. Return from whence you came.
Hey, this isn't Dark Souls 3. There's no one left to return to.
You're not the only orphan of war, but perhaps you'll be the last. Know that I do this to put an end to tragedies like yours. And if your sacrifice is necessary to my mission, then so be it. Your meddling will have dire consequences.
Okay. Bye. Alright, we get a talent point. So talent points, we have skill tree. We need this to start us off. So now we have the Bloodborne ability. And gonna activate this. And if we head up here, we get our Phoenix chest. So these things are effectively, you can't heal around them until you open them. But we get a quicken plume. Restores 170 health when consumed, 1 second cast a plume from the legendary Phoenix. Unleashing its natural radiance has restorative properties. Many still believe the secret to immortality lies with the Phoenix. Oh, it's the same thing. Right, so if we head across, and I miss because I'm bad at platforming. As I said, I'm bad at platforming. There we go. You get the Marksman's Aura. Rolling costs 20% more stamina, but arrows deal 20% more damage. A life spent honing one's aim has proven its merit, but such dedication often blinds one to their negligence of something else, equally as important. So we have that. I saw that, I got the Gilded Helm. Strength 1, Intelligence 1. Yeah, I'm gonna take that. More strength means more damage. I might as well call you two. Ah. Something I'd fall into you. So we can hop on these guys. As we get our second Tome of the Isle King. More slaves than monarchs, these Isle beasts appeared in droves, seemingly drawn to Almolro's observatory, yet the sorcerer neglects them. And we can actually go in here, but yeah, that is there. I'm not gonna deal with that right now. Let's just say that if I try to deal with him right now, it wouldn't look good. These are crystal lizards. Kill them, get soul stones. But this guy.
Welcome, friend. Come, take a look at Fink's wares. You're sure to be pleased.
Okay, so we actually do want to buy something from him. We can buy the broken arrow, which does nothing. Pebbles, which do nothing. The corpse shield, which we want. And the occult helm, which we don't want, but this is so interesting. Gives you 10 strength and finesse, but you lose 10 health per second when below 75% health. A malicious visage conceals the wearer's face, but within confines helmet. Thorns threaten to draw blood with every false move. Words are described on the back. Suffer for yell moth so the world might be free. Such places never been mentioned in our histories or maps. Is this merely the work of a madman? And it is 666 charge. But we are going to buy the corpse shield. Poison builds while the shield is out, decaying torso strapped to the silver planks of wood. This is the body was stabbed with a small knife. Fink guarantees that it can use as a shield. So we are actually going to buy it, because we're weird. But it is actually for a quest, so kind of useful. And I can level up. So we're going to. And now that we have 8 strength, we can actually equip this. We can equip the Covenant Shield, which is B toughness. So how shields work is the higher the toughness grade, the less stamina usage a block consumes. And it goes from F all the way to S. So yeah, we're gonna get this. As you can see, we have an area here, but we need a crest of Gaia. We can't do anything about that just yet. And if we can go down here, we get a Tome of the Forgotten Gaian, which seems to be the 5th boss here. A child of Gaia enslaved as the first and final defense for Ceridon. Most have been dormant for generations, subjected to excavations and autopsies by those with resources. Alright, time to do something. This is the first boss. This is Isle King. That was easy. But if we go down here, well, yeah. Seems we can't really do much here. I was about to say, if I made it so that I couldn't go on my horse, we'll get a new ability. We'll look at that later, once we get the opportunity to look at abilities. But for now, welcome to the hub of the game. Central Sanctuary. And I love this music.
Finally. I thought it might take another sunrise for you to arrive.
Who said that?
Up here, in your world, the crows are my eyes. Past the city of Aldwyn lies Caer Shorai. Within its walls rests Cyrodiil's source of immortality. You must toll the 2 bells of ascension. Then find the soul vessel that will let you commune with the dead.
Wait, really?
No. Just smash the source with a rock. Or your head, either will do.
All this for you to ferret once more. So yeah, that's a Dark Souls reference. Just like, oh hey, total 2 bells of ascension. Nope.
You've strayed far from your herd, little sheep. Any solace you might have found here has long since fled. Just as the heavens abscond that pious night to her mutterings. If you believe in that sort of thing. I am Bast, emissary of Vildredor. Not that it makes any difference here.
So you get curriculum? You actually talk to him.
New blood is congregated with your arrival, little sheep.
Sanctuary is in short supply. I imagine there are many who seek a moment's respite.
Indeed. I have a proposition for you. Guide more of these lost souls to our little sanctuary. And I'll prepare a worthy reward upon your return.
Okay. So we have a quest, get more people. So we can try to go up, but we need to crest the guy here too. So a couple of places we need that. And almost missed that. That's a Leaf of Gaia. Actually want to hop across and talk to you.
Fire, purge thy soul from these tormented lands. You are not of the Covenant.
No, but I rode among you before, well...
Then you know how futile our expedition is. Return to Vardos. There are already too many dead for me to bury.
Alright, so you can actually learn abilities from her, and we're going to, because I require Great Sword, and I'm not going to do that just yet.
Oh, you stirred the birds something fierce. You might just be the catalyst we need around here. Those gathered have grown complacent, but what's there to do when staring down death? Best we stick together in these trying times. Name's Jacko of Basilis. Peruse my pottery wares, if I may be of use to you.
Right, so he is a merchant. And there's a ladder. And I want to get rid of these guys. Might be here a while. Alright, we get Wisp. The ability equipped in slot 1 costs 15 less solar energy to use. We are getting that. Because I do want to switch my abilities around. I do want to try and get this item as well. And I missed. Ah, I keep missing that. There we go. Shield of Warding, one of the starting items. Reduces time of negative status effects by 25%, and the eerie shield and eye in its center, clearly the work of a sorcerer, goes particularly indicative of Lucian. Known for his keen interest in magical artifacts, this is a cruder example of his craftsmanship. Most of his creations are being locked in vaults or his own personal tower of fear, may be misused by mortals. Right, so I'm actually going to change up my abilities so that we have there we go. So we can try to go down here, but we can't, because it only opens from the other side. You know, the old staple of only opens from the other side thing that's always in Dark Souls. Oh hey, like Graves. Strength 2 for this 2. You don't have anything on, so yeah. So those fights will drop down. You don't want to do that. You don't want them to drop on you. I failed entire armies. You don't stand a chance. What are you looking at? Nobody makes it to Alduin. No one ever has.
I don't want to talk about it.
And apparently,
I don't want to talk about it.
but there's a lever, so you should press it. As we get a Tome of the Bulwark, which is apparently the second boss. The Bulwark is a creature of habit, molded by obedience, planted by the Ascendant. His roots run deep, immovable, and everlasting. So we head up here and we see something crying. Listen to the wind blow, watch the sun rise, running in the shadows. I'll have whatever you're having. Yes, tall legs, drink. Gino first lumberkin to cross bridge. Lumberkin come to Gino forget. Drink. Drink. Tall legs guess for life. Alright, we get Grimguard's Brew, which is interesting. Lower stamina regeneration and increases damage by 25% for 30 seconds. May have unintended side effects. Grimguard is particularly proud of his homemade brew. Its potent flavour has hints of great brew with an oaky aftertaste. And we get our second Tome of the Bulwark. The Bulwark is a relic of the Altair and their soulcraft. His armour, a walking coffin, the progenitor to the hallowed knights at his command. But we head back in here, something's changed. Oh, Tall Legs, Gino say make new friend. Tall Legs keep Gino and Tooty and Luma safe? I'll do what I can. Head back in. And they've started a cult. Great. Oh, Gino. What happened here? Gino flop. More yuck just than blood. Tall legs say keep Gino safe. Maybe I should come back later. Hello, Greenskin. You seeker? What now? Luma give offerings to watch us, or Luma doesn't flop like Papsy. The bulwark? No, Gino. Still man is Hippaloo. Oh, you're Luma, Gino's daughter? Greenskin okay? Maybe I've bumped on head. I just didn't expect you to grow up so fast. Greenskin's skilly. So yeah, nothing really happens until I think you have to kill the bulwark for that quest to progress. Yeah, once you get that, Soulstone times 5. So we drop down here, we get the Spell Blade. A Spellblade requires 15 intelligence and intellect skilling. So it's a katana crafted by the Logorth tribe. We're not doing an intelligence build, so no. Alright, so we're actually going to head back down. Got you. Get another Alwyn Harvard Bird, which is good. So the reason I'm doing this is because get up here, kill you. We can actually jump on top of these platforms, which we couldn't do before. So we need to do that. Alright, so we got a new weapon. The Great Sword. 64 damage? Yeah, I'm going to equip that. So now we need to change up our abilities because we can't use the axe abilities anymore. And now we have the Cinder Boat. Oops. So the Cinder Boat is really good because enemies take 111 additional fire damage over 7 seconds. A weapon favoured by those of the Covenant. Their infatuation with fire knows no bounds, and being a weapon to purify their enemies with holy fire. They just sought to purify their past. So yeah, it's really good. Get another crow plume. Shoot you. So yeah, you can parry arrow shots in this game. As we get a second Tome of the Phoenix. Or first Tome of the Phoenix, actually. Phoenix was once a creature of legend, lost between storybook pages. Its avatar is the false god, a deception veiled by fire. And our second Tome of the Phoenix. Their two hearts beat separately, the Phoenix acting as a host while sustaining the parasite with its infinite energy. Yeah, wasn't risking that. Was not risking that. Alright, so now we're playing Mega Man. Crap. Crap. Well, I messed that up totally. But we get a Panacea. Removes contagion or minor status elements. This applies to yourself and those near you. If able to cure assault after melee, the king some even assume that the Panacea is a secret to immortality. Ah, 'tis often we know.
Come to see what's become of poor Alistair.
I haven't a clue who you are.
No.
What is this place?
You're not here for us, nor do you know of this spring. Most people have a stronger sense of purpose when risking their life. The blossoms nurtured by these waters cure various ailments when harvested properly.
Sounds useful. May I have some?
Alright.
Okay. So, we can buy Panacea from him, but we're not going to do that because we're going to talk to him again.
If time were a river, were as immovable as the bedrock beneath its current.
That's poetic.
What are you, daft? 'Tis a fate worse than death. Cursed to this form by that damnable astromancer. We are but floating eyes and a mouth. What cruel fate has befallen poor Alistair, a scholar, prodigy, progenitor. If compassion still beats through your dead heart, please hear my suffering.
I'm very much alive, but are you sure?
Oh, really? Because your skin resembles my excrement. You reek of sewage. Your repugnant, abominable face is flaccid. Spent time
Alright, stop. So yeah, he wants you to kill him. And we're gonna do that. As we get the skeleton key. Now we get our second tome of the Forgotten Gaian. It was common practice to pierce weapons and stakes into Gaian's vitals as a preventive measure should they one day wreck. So, yeah. As I've mentioned before, you can talk to bosses and you get their heroic forms. And as I've mentioned before, heroic forms are basically hard mode. For lack of a better term.
Ghastly effigy is this? Cut it loose!
So yeah, you need the corpse shield and you use it in front of Sigurd, and this happens. And if you choose to let it go...
The blue-crested phoenix. Is this... Stay your distance! Cowering behind the mangled body of my... And yet, I find myself bereft of options, but to implore your aid.
You recognize that cadaver.
All life begins and ends in the furnace of the phoenix. We reach into the purifying fires that cremate our dead, and are reborn from the ashes of those who came before us. This is our creed, and the cycle of mortality. But between death and cremation, our souls are lost to wander a world devoid of fire. There is a forbidden ritual that takes advantage of this. The Assumption of the Phoenix. Pluck a down feather from the nape of that beast, and we will breathe life back into my brother. The dead are restless, yet you still linger. Arrogance will be your downfall.
The dead have paved my path forward. I intend to alter their sacrifice.
If you've no intention of returning, then take this with you. May it serve you better than its previous owner. Leave then, before I change my mind and brand you into the Covenant's servitude.
Okay. But yeah, we actually now have the flank shield, which is, you know, it's a B toughness shield that only requires 1 strength. But yeah, it's actually pretty good. Like a B toughness shield. And we have a Hasten Plume. 274 heal, 33% cooldown reduction for 14 seconds. A fellow recently fallen from the Phoenix. The hunters of Nas Nuj once attempted to capture the Phoenix, intending to pluck all its feathers for profits. It died in their captivity and resurrected in a cataclysmic inferno that devoured the city. Alright, so I have... Yeah. So we head up. And we get another filler. We get a crystallized plume. Reduce damage received by 30% for 4 seconds. The plume for a legendary phoenix. Like insects caught in amber, this filler has been trapped in a crystal for aeons. So I didn't reset, and you might notice why I didn't do that. Actually, maybe I should have. Yeah, actually I should have, just in case I get the cape from that guy. So the one thing that this guy you can buy from him is the Crest of Gaia. You know, that thing we need. And we need 1100 shards for it, so we're saving up for that now. I was kind of hoping beyond all hope there that I'd get the cape, but I didn't. There we go. Now I can kill those guys in one go. Really? So we did that. Yes. And yes. So now it is. Was the Phoenix dying to talk to her?
Finally, I've prepared the ritual in your absence. All it needs is...
Are you sure this is a good idea?
Yes, come back to me. Oh, how I've missed you so. I am free of this pain. Stay your sword!
At least your blood isn't on
What
my hands.
madness consumes you?
Alright, but we do get the Zelt's Cape plus 3. Which, you know, is slightly better, but I do need the other cape. So, I'll be grinding that a little bit. I'm gonna try avoiding grinding in this, but kinda have to, unfortunately. Don't have much of a choice in the matter. For this cape. Since the game only really saves after you've rested, so I can maybe utilize that. Really? And I have enough shards. I keep getting the Elven halberds, but I can't seem to get the cape, which is what I want. I want the cape. Did I? I don't think I did. Yeah, because remember you messed up. That's right, I messed up. There we go. First try. But it's a casting tome, which, yeah, we're not intelligent. We're not intelligent built, so yeah, we can't really do. Well, we can. We could give it. We could make it so that we have intelligence build, but probably not the best thing we can do right now. I don't think you can buy the Alduin cape, can you? Yeah, no, it's still its cape. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to try Forgotten Gaian right now. Because I might as well.
You know not what you're interfering with. Is it revenge you seek? This relic is a monument of wars long before the great expeditions were ever celebrated. What hope do we mortals have against such foes? How many more must die in the names of their kings? I will put an end to it all. Now, retreat or die. Death, then. Come, I will honor your sacrifice. Meddlesome twit! You've ruined everything! No outsider has ever made it to Kershorai. Do you understand? You've left us for dead. Any mortal blood spilled here is on your hands. Remember that.
Okay, bye. Alright, so Forgotten Gaian's done. So that unlocks new merchant stuff, which is why I wanted to do it as soon as possible. I could have actually done it before Phoenix, but I was a bit nervous about doing it before Phoenix, so yeah. But it's mainly because of a really good ability that you get that is honestly worth it.
Peruse my pottery ware.
There it is. Fortune. Increases shards per kill by 15%. Yeah. We want this. I'm hoping to get the cape. Nope. There it is. Alduin cape. Lose a little bit of it, but we get 4 strength. So yeah, I want this. So he's back, and you can buy crystal bombs from him, and the occult helm is cheaper, but
I'll be back.
yeah. He's kind of useless now, so he comes back to kill you loads, or tries to. Oh hey, Shaman Shield. Blocking an attack temporarily increases intelligence by 1 up to 5, effects last for 10 seconds. Meh. Not an intelligence build, so... Get a medicinal plume. Stores 219 health when consumed, dispels basic negative status of elements. Plume for legendary phoenix. Oh, it's the same. And the Amarok bow, which requires 14 finesse, fires 3 arrows. Not really worth it, to be honest. Alright, got that. And we got the Tome of Thunder Lord Karen. It's unknown whether by chance or fate the Amarogs discovered they could achieve immortality through ritual sacrifice. The green crystals are a byproduct of their ceremony. Oh, I have a talent point. Yeah, one blessing of protection.
Fine mess you've gotten us into, you bumbling oaf.
Silence, Pop.
You there, standing around. We've run afoul of these wolves. I shudder to think what might become of me.
You mean us?
No. Mind releasing me from this cage?
I'll have to find a key first.
Thank the gods. The more I listen to her yap, the more I welcome death.
That can still be arranged.
Alright, but since we have the skeleton key...
Mistra bless you. Find me again at Sanctuary, and I'll make good on my promise. Enjoy your stay, Green God.
And I'll let him out too.
You had me worried. Lest we leave, for the Amarogs catch our scent.
Alright, so... As I said, we have that. What's this side again? What's this way again? Oh yeah, this is the alternate way. This one's hard to get. Ow. Well, we get, backstory. Anytime you die. Or sometimes. Damn it, they sent us here to die. Sad to see so many die for nothing. Okay, I parried endless. Okay, why the hell not? I parried endless again. Okay, okay. I was like, okay.
It It's time for me to go.
Do you have to leave?
I'm afraid so.
But keep your ears to the sky. You might just hear our family name being celebrated.
What do I always tell you?
Lead a life worth remembering.
That's right.
Isn't it enough to be remembered by me?
Of course it is, Soren. Don't worry, my boy. I'll be back before you know it. Don't burn down the house while I'm gone.
And that's Childos. We can't attack Childos.
Needs more salt.
I just want to take this in for a minute. It's Death in an apron saying, needs more salt. You can apply this to so many things. But what are you?
What is a question of belief? Who is death?
Death, then is this...
A manifestation of your great history, correct?
regret?
People tend to relive these moments in their waning throes.
But this is my home, my family.
And yet, here we are.
And that's how we started the game. By effectively getting cremated. Or about to get cremated. What's happening?
Cremation. One of your silly mortal customs.
But I don't want to die. I can't.
One rarely has any say in the matter.
That's a good point. Can't you do something, please?
Not in the mortal realm, no. But as long as you're here.
And we're back. That was fun. So I actually didn't mean to die there. I forgot about how the spikes worked in that area, but hey ho. So we got a couple of soul stones. So there's our Phoenix chest. So we got fragile courage, some Gaia blood. Oh no, Shaman Shield. So we got another Leaf of Gaia. Ah, I was hoping to get the boots. Didn't get that. Alright, so I am heading back for a couple of reasons. One, because we have new people. So when I talk to them, and hey, she's here now. Didn't expect to find you here.
Don't dwell on
Don't.
it. I've nowhere to go, thanks to you. Huddled like rats in a cage, waiting to be fed scraps of hope.
These people, they could use your protection.
What did you think I was doing? I feared for my life every waking moment I spent beside them.
But yeah, you can actually learn abilities from her if you have a halberd. Spin your halberd around twice, dealing damage per spin to foes around you. Jump to the sky for a few seconds and crash down, dealing high damage to anyone in the landing area, while on cooldown your halberd finisher deals more damage. Dash while thrusting your halberd. Free for barrage, applies bleed on hit as spears. And dash your spear across a long distance.
Oh, I saw you. A rare indulgence in this accursed land of immortality. Savor that sensation. And so the sheep becomes the shepherd, culling them to this fool's paradise. It's the promise of a reward worth feeding them false hope. I won't blame you either way. We're all slaves to our vices after all.
So if I leave this guy alive, he kills them all. So,
Ruminate. You were a wolf after all.
Apologies. You've saved me and I've yet to introduce myself. I am Nymeria from Mistra, the Spring Isles. As promised, I have some teachings for you. Shall we begin?
and see what happened to her.
The Covenant Knight? No, I don't recall much of anything recent, actually.
We killed her.
Lulled by sleep. It's unlike me.
But yeah, she actually gives you bow abilities, which if you're doing a sort of a dex build is pretty good. Next arrow deals extra damage. If this arrow kills an enemy, you regain 5 arrows. Fire an arrow pure light that pierces all enemies in front of you. Shoot 3 arrows instead of 1 for 6 seconds. Which is all pretty good.
Eternal thanks, Pop. Listening to that archer talk was torture worse than the Amarogs. Now, you're here for some training, yes? Something nefarious lurks down below. Creatures of the abyss that shimmer at a glance. Difficult to see, even harder to kill. If you venture below, take these. They might guide you through the darkness.
Oh, that's all he does for you. But we want to learn this. Cross slash. Charge your great sword and send for 2 magical slashes. You cannot be hurt out of this attack. Which is pretty good! And now we've become Cloud. So I definitely want to equip this ability. Oh wow, okay. So poison doesn't go away after you... Okay, so let's bash your head against the wall for a bit. So we're gonna fight the heroic Isle King. But do want to do a bit of preparation. In that, I'm gonna rest here. And I'm actually gonna take a quick break. I will be right back. Right, let's bash our head against the wall. Ah. That was actually pretty close there. Damn it. Got you. And the priesthood, which is not what we wanted. We want a different hood. Although, does it even give you strength? If it does, I'll equip it. It doesn't even give you strength. Ah! I messed up the dodge of the laser beams. Yeah, totally messed that up. I literally couldn't do a thing about that. Apart from hope that I could potentially parry, but that was not gonna happen. Damn it. This was more like I was expecting, really. Oh, that's... I dodged. had enough health to survive that, I didn't. Did I just miss the dodge? I think that's what happened there, is I just missed the dodge.
What do you dream of becoming, Soren?
I'm gonna be a soldier, just like you.
I'm glad. But you know I wasn't always a soldier.
I don't know.
You'll have plenty of time to figure it out. Just remember, whatever you do, give it your all. Okay?
And we're back. Hey, we're in an island surrounded by skulls. The Thief Helm. Still not what I wanted. Vitality plus 8, strength or finesse plus 8. I mean, guess we were Vit, so might as well just take the Vit. Oh yeah, and you do get shards for that. It's weird to actually have, like, things dedicated to finesse. Still didn't get the barbarian helm. But hey, that extra vitality actually helped. About to start. I keep getting the wrong helm. Give me the right one. Damn it. I should have just jumped attacked. Hmm. Damn it. Give me the right helmet. As long as the game knows what I'm trying to do. You know, if I just blocked or did anything else, I would have been fine. But no, I decided to try and jump. Oh, I'm dead. I am so dead. I don't know why I try to jump. Like, jumping's not going to affect anything here. No. And I still didn't get the right helm. Still got the thief helm. I want the barbarian helm. I've gotten every other helm except the helm I want. Nope. I messed up so much in that fight. I was just like, okay. But then I was doing okay, and I was like, well, I could kill him. Come on, video game. Excuse me? That dealt 150. I had more than 150 unless it dealt 150 twice. I can't deal with this hammering. No. I still only get a priesthood. Jesus Christ, game. Alright. Well, I'm gonna end the stream, and I'm gonna keep trying until I get the Barbarian Helm. And we'll start from there. Because, I'm not doing this anymore. Especially whenever there's banging going on and I can't deal with that. So, yeah. I will be, back on Saturday with speedrunning. So, yeah. See you again.